What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Upper Echelon Man, and I'm bringing this issue to you. It's men are not providing now, and that's what's causing a lot of problems in our community nowadays. Men just lack the willpower or the necessity to provide for the family. In the days, men used to be strong providers. Now the women have to be strong and provide, and that's why a man doesn't get the respect that he demands and deserves from a woman, because he's not being a man. He's not doing the role of a man. You're supposed to provide protection, security, and finances. This is a fair use program. It's for educational uses only.
Where's some of that? Where's some of this, man? Where's some of that? I understand what you're trying to figure out, but I don't understand why this league not letting you stay here, though. I'm like, what is your reasoning for our really can't stay, but everybody else can stay? What you think I'm gonna do?
Maybe get a job and start getting money saved so that y'all can get
Okay, but I have to have somewhere to sleep so I can go to a job. Like, I don't have nowhere to sleep because you're not letting me stay here. I'm confused why I can't stay here.
You know, so it's what do you?
She doesn't need to explain herself.
It's funny how our people be out here running around talking about they the man or they the man this and that. But most men can't even call themselves a man. If you can't take care of a household, pay bills, or take care of your family, you're not a man. You out here in the way. You barely existing. You're not surviving. And then when you got a family to look after, that makes your priorities change. What you need to do is get a job that pays you so you can take care of them and get out there and get on your grind. No real man likes to sit down and has his family worried about what they going to live day to day. And then you going to try to live with this woman right here who wants to live back with another. And it's not even your mother. This is her mother. You can't even call yourself a man living on another woman's roof. And obviously she doesn't want you there, so it must say something about your character. Because you're going to try to get in her house and start acting like you run her house. That's her house. You should be happy that your kids is there. And that should motivate you to want to get out there and do what you got to do, instead of trying to have somebody hold your hand. You're grown now. Life is tough, but it's only as tough as you make it. And if you're a man, you got to get out there and do what a man does. People don't get resets in life.
Yeah, what is this? Please let us know.
Well, this is not the first time things have been out of secret. Stop. I'm just saying. What?
He's literally blaming her mom because he failed his family.
See, the better decision is for you to be on top.
All like that. You gonna be listening.
I am listening, but I'm confused. Like, my cousin's like, you're not making no sense to me while I'm going to sleep outside. That's what I'm trying to get to you. See, and you ain't behind me right now at all. Like,
I am. I'm trying to get you to be able to say. If you be quiet and just listen, I'm trying to get you to be able to say. Tell her, she's talking and you keep explaining her.
I just ain't into the point.
The mom looks nervous. She don't want to hurt his feelings, but she obviously don't want him into the house. And see, he's getting an attitude about it because he knows she doesn't want him there. Then he's getting an attitude, not even listening to what the woman said. Maybe if you shut up and listen, maybe the woman can talk to you and maybe y'all can come to a common ground, but you're not even trying to listen. And then you get mad at your woman because your woman ain't trying to hear you out. Like, dude, she shouldn't have to come back to her mama with your kids for a place to stay. Like, once you move out the house, you're not supposed to come back. And then you get mad at everybody but except for the wrong person, which is yourself. You need to get out there and stop doing what you're doing. Then she said this is not the first time. So you out here squandering your resources, out here running down the streets. I mean, you got them chains and stuff on. Sell the chains. And then you sitting there, you're not managing your money correctly. And you're not trying to invest just in nothing. Get a trade. Go out there and be a man or something. I mean, if me and my family couldn't make it, I wouldn't sleep until I know that they was provided for. I would do odd jobs in and out. I would do whatever I had to do to make sure me and mine was taken care of. It's about having pride. And see, that's what happened to our people. We don't have pride no more. In the slave days, they done took our people, broke us, and made it where we don't even have pride. They make our women rely on the government. Our women rely on them for money and child support and all this stuff right here. Our women used to be queens. African Americans, we're the tribe of Judah. and the Israelites. But our women used to be queens. Now our women have to be kings and queens. We're forcing them to go out here and do the role of a man. And then they can't even look to us for support because all we got is excuses. And see, now he's mad at her, but you should be happy that your kids have a place to stay. As long as your kids have a place to stay and your woman does, then everything's taken care of. You can fake it and make it until you get what you need to get. Like she said, you can sleep in your car. I mean, you don't deserve the luxuries right now because you didn't provide. You didn't do the things that you needed to do. When you were sitting around chilling all the time, you should have been making money. I mean, you can't sleep or rest when you ain't got the finances to do what you need to do. And that's what's wrong with our people today. All we do is make excuses, look for handouts, and we feel entitled.
Can we stay? Y'all can stay, but you can't stay. Why not?
You're a grown ass
I
man.
understand, like, this is my, like, we a family, like, I understand, like, this is your house, but, like, I'm not leaving my family, so what you expect me to do?
I don't know what you gonna do, but you just can't stay here. Her and the kids can stay as long as they like. But Sean is a part of the family. So we gotta stay on tail? Like what? If you trying to follow him, I suppose so.
No, man, that's bogus. Like, I ain't gonna cuss in this your house. I want to get loud. I ain't about to do that, but
What?
I literally can't stay here. Like, I have nowhere to go. We all got evicted. Like, I know you're trying to say I'm the man and I was supposed to take this responsibility, but life happens. Like, I don't understand why I can't stay here.
This is sad, man.
How you gonna sit there and say you want to get loud and all this stuff right here? See, that's why you don't stay there. And that's why she's kind of weary, because she look like you the violent type. And look like that if you don't get your way, you get loud and get it upset and everything. And she know once she lets you stay in her house, she can't just really kick you out because you stay there and then have to go through a whole legal process. Mom not stupid. And she know what type of person you is. And she's not trying to, she has her own house. She's not trying to be in there and not be comfortable. What you should be doing is thank her. She wouldn't take on your burdens. She wouldn't take on your wife and kids. She said they can stay here as long as they like. That should give you a chance to get out there and get on your feet. You know your family is taken care of. You should get out there and get in grind mode. See, instead of sitting there trying to get mad at her and thinking about the wrong things, you should look at this as a positive. A chance for you to get out there. Okay, the bills, I ain't got to pay no bills right now. It's grind time. It's time to stack this money up and get it together so we can get what we need to succeed. And that's what's the problem with our black families right there. That's what's the problem modern day, because we don't think the way we're supposed to. We sitting there conformed and we waiting on handouts, and then we get mad at the wrong people. How you getting mad at the mother and she's trying to help you? Like, dude, have some pride. You're not even her child. I see if you was going to your mother, you're going to her mother. She might not even like you, man. And then you sitting here threatening her, basically. Like, you should be thanking her.
I don't understand why I can't stay here.
Yeah, maybe just for like a week. Maybe. And then
I mean, she just said y'all can stay as long as y'all need to, but I gotta
that's what I'm
leave.
trying to ask her if you can stay for a week. Just at least a week.
They have her mom to fall back on, so they don't want to be responsible.
That's what I'm asking you. You still need to stay here, and knowing I can't stay here?
What else is we can do?
That's not the point, though. Like, we supposed to be together on this. You're gonna let me sleep outside on the
I
curb.
didn't say you can sleep, but I'm trying to get you to be able to stay here. You don't want to stay here or not?
I don't want to be somewhere I'm not welcome. She just said I can't stay here.
You know, she might change her mind.
So I can't stay here.
Just for a week. Come on.
I can't stay here this week.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
Y'all made no effort, or you didn't get a job, or something, so that y'all. You know, school just started, and I had to get groceries, and then my partner was due, and then I had to pay the insurance. So it just fell behind. It just. Honestly, he was like, all of those.
Y'all gonna stay for a minute.
No, you're gonna stay too, right? Yes. See, you making. I'm asking. Can for just a moment.
And see, this is what's wrong with our people. Instead of being grateful that mom wants to take over your burdens, you sit there trying to talk her into something that she won't do. And see, you sit there trying to put a guilt trip on your wife and your kids because they have a place to stay. You should be happy and grateful that somebody could take care of them, or y'all all could be out on the streets. And you is a selfish ass guy. And that's what's wrong. Us men, a lot of our fathers wasn't around, so we was raised by women. So we started to get women tendencies because that wasn't masculine at all. How are you going to be like, well, we can be out there together? Come on, man. You should be happy that your family was taken care of, bro. Now you acting just like a cold feminine man like that, man. You can't do that. And then you trying to go back and forth. What you should do was tell your wife, baby, y'all stay here. I'm going to make it. Y'all going to be safe here. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to get this money up. And then we going to be back better than ever. And you should say, thank you, Ms. Lee, for taking care of my kids for me and my wife. And you know, maybe she let you come there and take a shower or something, bro. But you don't know until you ask, or at least you try. She said you're not even trying. And people are not going to help you if you're not even trying. You're not her responsibility, so she's not going to do it. That's the problem, man.
Well, I'm done. I'm done. This is it.
So we're gonna go.
I don't know where I'm gonna go. That's it.
So we're gonna go. You
I
got
don't know
to
where I'm gonna go.
So you got to
I appreciate you, Nikki. I'm done. Dog, just call me. I'm not angry. I'm not angry because I'm done with the conversation. She just said I can't stay here. I'm not gonna be begging to be somewhere I'm not welcome.
So then where you gonna go?
I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna figure it out. What you talking about? Like, y'all good? No, y'all good. Y'all chill. Y'all stay here. Y'all get the ticket bag off. They probably sleeping. They got school tomorrow. Like, I'm not gonna be arguing about sleeping in somebody's house.
It ain't like we got things all together. Maybe if y'all would call or something.
It just happened. It just happened. I'm just gonna.
We literally just drive everything.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I ain't tripping.
We're gonna stay here. You can stay.
No, I'm not finished.
You are gonna stay.
I'm good. That's it. All right. I'm up. Wow.
Know what's wild as hell is that you went through all this stuff and it's late night and your kids got school like you said. Now after you found out that you wasn't going to stay there, then you decided to think about your family. That should have been the first thing on your mind, for one. For number two, you're not going to just get kicked out of place. First, you're going to fall behind on your bills. Then you get evicted. Then you go to court. Then you get 15 more days after that. So you got 60 days that y'all could have been stacking up money to prepare for what's about to happen. But y'all been sitting there nickel and dime and partying away and waiting till the last minute. Then y'all try to burden her mother. Throw herself on. Y'all figure, oh, we just go right there. You got a rude awakening tonight, didn't you? You can't just sit there and pop up at people's house and be a burden and pop up like that. And now you found out. And that was a good idea, and I'm glad it happened like that. So maybe next time you'll take more responsibility and start being a man and stop waiting on the next person to take care of you. And that's what's wrong with our people out here now. We need to start manning up and start taking accountability for our actions and start being providers and leaders for the next generation, because children look up to us. We have to be fathers. Most fathers wasn't there. And if they sit there and see us doing this, they're going to keep in a perpetuating cycle, and we're not going to get nowhere. We need to try to better ourselves and uplift ourselves and stop being happy just being mediocre and average. Let's stop living below our means and try to succeed better. And that's how they do it, because we keeping ourselves down. Well, that's it for me. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'll be having some more for y'all real soon. Hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Join the family. We about to grow real fast. We taking off like a rocket ship. And all we trying to do is bring enlightenment and try to better our people. I'm out.